let's all get started. You shall see an array of toys. So I'd like you to take a hold of your block. So the block is the flat one, and the brick is the one that looks like a brick. And then if you could pop yourself up onto that block, and I'll just run through different seated positions for you. I'm here to suggest things to you, and then it's up to you where you go with it. Don't feel like you need to stay in a particular position. Always feel free to move. So we've got the classical cross-legged position. It may be that you want the feet to meet. It may be that you want to rest the arms to the knees or just simply extend the legs out. If you feel the need to move your body, then of course do so. A lot of your yoga practice is about listening to your body and accommodating to that. Brilliant. So sitting up nice and tall, and then just resting the hands either down to the legs, or maybe you want to connect to your baby. And then when you're comfortable too, see if you can close your eyes down. If that's a struggle for you, quite often if the mind is busy, it can reflect in the eyes. Then just simply fix your gaze and just shut off from everything around you, coming into your own inner world now. So start to draw a line under your day and start to bring yourself into this present moment, just awareness of all of your senses, everything that you can hear, what you can feel, smell and taste. And then be aware of that darkness behind your closed eyes and have a sense of looking within now. You know, yoga is a work in, not a work out. And then I want you to become aware of the top of your head, and we'll begin a body scan. Start to journey through your face and soften your face. Relax the forehead, the eyebrows, release your jaw, soften the tongue, have a gap between your teeth. Also be aware of your mind and all those internal thoughts and ideas, that internal dialogue. And we practice the wonderful art of detachment. Just let all that mind stuff come and go, pass you by like passing clouds in the sky, because none of it's real. And then we'll venture into your neck, the shoulders, down through your arms, all the way into your hands. Feel free to make adjustments as you need to. And then be aware of your back, the upper, the mid, and the lower. And then through your hips, the pelvic floor, your seat bones. And then through your legs, from your thighs, your knees, the lower legs and the ankles, all the way into your feet. So now let's come to your babies. Bringing the hands to the belly. You can keep them still, or you may like to have gentle movement. And just remind yourself that you're in this practice together. And as we're connecting to baby, let's also come to our breathing. And start to notice now how you're breathing. Start to draw that breath now deep down into your belly. Belly breathing is very calming, takes you furthest away from your head. And if you're somebody of imagination, you can visualize that breath as light, and light up your baby. Internally smile to each other. Keeping one hand to your belly, now bring one hand up to your chest, to the heart center. We're going to come into what's called the golden thread of breathing. Inhale through your nose from the belly all the way up into your chest, and then release the exhale through your mouth, through gently parted lips. And we call this the golden thread of breath. Listen to the sound of that breath. Make it more audible. Sounds like the ocean. And again, in your imagination, you can visualize a fine golden thread of breath leaving your mouth, and let it carry away anything that doesn't serve you well. The past thought, the past breath, the past day, whatever it is, let it go. Also aim to make your exhales longer than your inhales. This is where all the de-stress comes from in your yoga practice. It's all on the exhale. We'll continue with this golden thread of breath for the duration of the practice. If it does get a little bit too much for you, then of course return back to your natural breathing. Start to open up the eyes, release the hands, and take the legs out long, feet about as wide as the mat. Flex your feet back so you're creating muscle through the legs. Lengthen through the arms and really relax your shoulders. Start to squeeze and spread the fingers, thumbs, and your toes. And I want you to go as fast and as strong as you can. These are called your anti-rheumatics. And we're getting a lot of circulation now into these areas that are furthest away from your heart, generating some heat. Brilliant. And your job is just keep returning back to that golden thread of breathing. Brilliant. And then I want you to squeeze the thumbs and rotate the wrist and your ankles. So we can use our breathing to synchronize. Inhale one way, exhale the other. And just get that good massage now through the wrist and ankle joints. Maybe you're getting little pops and clicks. Brilliant. Is that you, Cora? Lovely. So part 3, point the fingers forwards. Inhale, flex the hands and the feet. And then as you exhale, dip them. Oh, by the way, note on the WhatsApp group, you have homework on there. So for those of you who are on there, if you could forward that homework, thank you very much. Brilliant. So just feel that lengthening now through the forearm muscles, through the legs. Let's go one more time. Inhale to flex. Exhales to dip. And release. Very good. So we're going to change our position. Start to have a bend in your knees, and we're always going to keep a lot of space between the knees and the feet. And then I want you to drop your legs over to the left side and remove your block. So again, lots of space between the knees. Take the back sole to the seat bone and the front sole into that inner thigh. If you feel like your hips are kind of uneven, you can use your block, thank you very much, to simply raise the floor, and that helps even out your hips. And everyone's different, so really be aware of how you're feeling. Resting your hands to the hip bones, we're going to do what's called pelvic tilting. As you inhale, tilt the pelvis, curve the spine, and look up, really opening up the chest. As you exhale, the opposite. Tuck the pelvis right under, chin to the throat, and really open up your back and the upper back. Repeat. Inhale, tilt the hips, curve the spine, looking up. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under, chin to throat, opening up. Let's go 2 more times, all breath-led. And let your hands encourage that tilting as well. So looking up, fingers down, thumbs up. And then as we exhale, thumbs down, fingers up. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And then that long golden thread of breath. Very good. And then come back up to this start position. So we're going to open up this front hip. So your front foot side, take those fingertips and touch the floor behind you. Cross the opposite arm over the chest and glue it to that outer thigh. Sitting up nice and tall, take your inhale, and then as you exhale, start to rotate now. Look behind you and feel the front of that hip opening up. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale, rotate forward to that start position. Exhale, again, start to do that rotation. And you can feel that down the thigh, up the side of the abdomen. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, rotate forward. Exhale. Again, inhale, Exhale. Excellent. Inhale, rotate forward. Take that front hand behind you and like spider fingers, just rest them there. Open up the chest, look to the ceiling. So be aware of the back of your neck. Make sure there's still space there. There's a vein that carries oxygen to your brain through the back of the neck, so we never want to close it off. And think about the upper back here. Really good for your posture. And of course, lots of space for your lungs, for the heart. A great position if ever you feel breathless, just really open up the chest. Brilliant. As you exhale, start to draw a circle with your fingertips and gently bow the head down, only as far as you're comfortable to. As you inhale, lift the gaze and draw that circle all the way back, big open chest. Using the golden thread, exhale, coming forward. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, opening up. Exhale. Brilliant. And just settle there. On the next inhale, start to lift your gaze. And as you exhale, ease your hands up towards the thighs. We're going to swap the legs over now. So the fingertips behind you, and just in your way, gently ease those legs around. Lots of space again between the knees and the feet, and then dropping them to the opposite side. Taking the sole of the foot to the seat bone, and the other one into that inner thigh. Again, if you feel like the hips are uneven, you can use that block to simply raise the floor. Hands rest to the hips. Let's do our pelvic tilting. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, curve the spine, look up. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under, chin to the throat, opening up the back. Brilliant. And away you go. All breath-led. Think about your spine as well, all those lovely natural curves, opening up. As we inhale, we engage in all the muscles in the back. And as we exhale, we're opening the back. And again, use your hands to encourage this pelvic tilting. Let's go one more time. Excellent. And then after your exhale, come back up to that start position. Now let's open this hip. The front foot side, take the fingertips behind you, touch the floor, and then cross that opposite arm over the chest, glue it to the thigh. Looking ahead, take your inhale, and then as you exhale, that golden thread, rotate, and just let the front of that hip down the thigh, side of the abdomen open. Keep the hands where they are. Inhale, rotate forward. Exhale. Notice what you're seeing behind you. Maybe each time you're going a bit deeper. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. On the next inhale, rotate forwards. So taking those spider fingers behind and open up the chest. Brilliant. Lots of space for the heart, for the lungs, and really build up that strength in your upper back now. And just keep returning to the breath. On your next exhale, start to come forward. Draw a circle with the fingertips, a gentle bow of the head. As you inhale, slowly lifting the gaze, draw that circle all the way back, big open chest. Exhale to come forwards. Brilliant. Let's go a couple more times. Oh, by the way, this is called, does anybody remember what this is called? Anyone? Anyone? Well done. Sweeping the leaves. Very apt for this time of year. How beautiful the trees at the moment, eh? The colours are amazing, aren't they? Opening up. Last one, exhale to come forward. Brilliant. And just settle there. So looking at your hands, higher hands, have them about shoulder width apart, a really good spread on the fingers. And I want you to just peel the fingers off the mat. And can you feel the heels of the hands really like magnets glued to that mat, keeping them there? And then just rest the fingers down. We're going to transition to all fours. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, unravel the legs into an all fours position. Very good. We're going to do more pelvic work. Yes, like Cora's shown, if you've got any knee issues, you're welcome to use your blanket and just pop them underneath the knees. So from here, bringing that right foot to the outer right hand. And just take your time, get yourself settled in. Yeah, you might want to take that sock off. And then when you're ready, start to rotate the pelvis and breathe. I'm always going to be reminding you to come back to the breath because, you know, yoga number one is a breathing practice followed by movement. And just be really fluid in that movement. Again, thinking about your baby, position of your baby, and also your heart and your spine as well. Great. Change the direction. Lovely. You may get a little pop and click in the back knee. Just working through it. Change that direction again. Excellent. Brilliant. Lovely. So coming into stillness for a moment, we're going to work into the hamstrings and some lunges next. So keep your hands exactly where they are. Try not to let them slip. As you inhale, sit back and flex that front foot, but only as far so the hands don't slip. And then as you exhale, come forward and you can sink into that lunge as deep as you like. Let's go 5 times. That's 1. Inhale, sit back, flex that front foot. Exhale to come forward, really sink into it. Brilliant. That's 2. And just keep it going now, allowing the breath to lead. And maybe you can tell each time that you repeat this, everything opens up a little bit more, a little bit more. And just be very patient. Your hamstrings are notoriously tight. Let's go 1 more. Lovely. After that lunge, come back to that all fours position. And let's do the opposite side. Stepping the foot to the outside of the hand. Once you're settled, begin those rotations. And again, just keep returning to your breathing and be very fluid in your movements. Water's such a nice element to connect with in your practice because water's soft yet strong, isn't it? You know, it has that ability to shape rock, douse the flames, change the direction. And of course, our bodies, we're about 70% water as well, aren't we? So, nice element. A few more. Changing that direction again. Excellent. So keeping the hands exactly where they are. Inhale, sit back, flex that front foot. And then as you exhale, come forward and nice sink into that lunge. 1. 2. Very good. And remember, you want to get the exhale longer than the inhale. And that gives you an opportunity to really enjoy that lunge. Brilliant. We'll call that one 3. 4. Last one. Excellent. And 5. So coming back to this all fours position. Is everyone okay in their wrists and the knees? Yeah, I shan't harp on them. Okay, feet to meet and take your knees as wide as the mat. And just make sure that the wrists are still underneath your shoulders. Make adjustments as you need to. Now start to draw big rotations and breathe and just feel how you're building up strength, particularly when you come forward through the wrists, the chest, the knees. Excellent. Oh, that was a good pop. Was that you, Lucy? Oh, was it Anna? Was it Anna? Wow, it was so loud, Maggie. I thought it was right next to me, changing that direction. I bet our Emily could hear it online as well, eh? Brilliant. Lovely. So we're going to come into our first restorative position. So I'd like you to just ease yourself back for a mo and take a hold of your 3 bricks. And we're going to build a little mini Stonehenge. So placing those bricks in front of you and then one on top. Or actually go for that block on top. Brilliant. And have your bricks kind of narrower because it kind of makes that more stable. Excellent. I've never been to Stonehenge, but there you go. I think that's what it looks like. Making sure we've got a lot of space for the belly, resting the hands to the thighs. Take an inhale, get really tall through the spine. Heart led, start to come forward and rest the forearms onto that block and bring your forehead down to the forearms. Now, it may be that you need to make adjustments, and please do so. You want a lot of length through your spine, so you may want to edge those bricks more forward, or if they feel like they're miles away, you might want to bring them a little bit closer to you. Do what's right for you. And then when you're ready to just settle in, you can close the eyes down if you want to and return back to that golden thread of breathing. Keep your shoulders really relaxed. Excellent. So back into the pelvic floor, that fabulous hammock of muscle. I want you to connect into your anus now. And as you inhale, squeeze the anus muscles, nothing too passionate, just a subtle squeeze. And then as you exhale, completely relax them. And we'll do a few rounds now. And try and keep other areas of the pelvic floor nice and relaxed. And be patient with yourself. It takes a lot of practice to learn about these muscles and how to use them. After the next breath, relax, and then shift your awareness to the opposite end, to the pubic bone area. As you inhale, subtly engage those muscles. And as you exhale, relax them. Again, try and keep all of the areas completely relaxed, just isolating these muscles, taking your time. After the next exhale, release. Now let's come to the midpoint of the pelvic floor to your entrance. As you inhale, engage those muscles and it feels like you're drawing up. As you exhale, relax them and feel yourself opening up. And just be in awe of how amazing this hammock of muscle is. You're creating this balance now between strength and stability, and then the ability to soften, to open up, and to let go. Also, the beauty of these exercises is you can do them anywhere. After the next exhale, release. And then very slowly start to lift your gaze. Take your time, we don't want any head rushes. And then bringing the hands down, just gently ease yourself all the way back up and pop your blocks, bricks over to one side. Brilliant. And I recommend you keep up those pelvic floor exercises for life, really. You know, it's really good to do. So back into an all fours position. Excellent. So we're going to just lengthen through the legs. If you're blessed with lovely long legs, you might want to come a little bit more forwards. Excellent. I'm going to do some coordination. As you inhale, lengthen through the right arm and the left leg and immediately flex the foot so you've got that muscle to protect. As you exhale, place them down. Inhale, right leg, left arm, flex the foot. Exhale, place them back down. Repeat. Inhale, right arm, left leg, flexing the foot. As you exhale, place it down. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale, place it down. One more round each side. Here we go. Last one. Lovely breathing. So we're going to come to stand via a squat. Start to walk your hands towards the knees, only as close as comfortable for you. One foot at a time. Step the feet outside the hands and just sink the seat bones down. Brilliant. Take the upper arms inside the thighs and open them. Palms to meet. If you can, thumbs to the sternum. Brilliant. Okay, I know it's a bit wibbly wobbly, isn't it? That's okay, no worries. Connecting into the feet after 3, 2, 1. Press through them and stand so nothing pulls on your back. Turning the feet parallel, hands to the hips. Let's come back to circular motions. Brilliant. And breathe. Welcome to close your eyes if you want to, just to get that sense of introspection. Just do what you're comfortable with. Excellent. Changing the direction. Brilliant. And then slowing it right down. And really, oh, we're getting closer to those restorative butterflies. We've got to do a bit more work. Okay, so feet about hip width apart. I'm going to do a little bit of sideway opening. Hands to the outer thighs. Very good. As you inhale, take that right arm all the way up as though you want to touch the ceiling. As you exhale, arch over to that left side, and you can even look to the ceiling if you can. Brilliant. As you inhale, extend that arm all the way up, and as you exhale, float it back down and enjoy that rush of blood through the arm. Inhale, raise the left arm all the way up. Exhale, arch it over. Again, if you can look up, go for it. Brilliant. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, release. Enjoy that circulation. One more each side. Inhale, right arm all the way up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale all the way up. Exhale to release. Last one. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, taking it over. Oh, it's good to go sideways, isn't it? Brilliant. Inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, release. So I'm going to do a little bit of strength work. So coming up towards the top of your mat. And then just rest the hands to your hips. Brilliant. Take your inhale. And then as you exhale, step that right leg as far back as it will go. And just let the heel drop down naturally. Square up the hips. So that front leg, hip, draw it back. If you want more stability, you can take that front foot towards the edge of the mat. Brilliant. looking directly in front of you. Take your inhale, and as you exhale, let's have a good old lunge. Great for that knee, opens up the back calf, brilliant. Inhale, press through that front foot, straighten the leg. Exhale, nice deep lunge, brilliant. Let's do that again. Inhale up. And exhale, lunge. Hold that lunge. Arms by the side of the body, palms face forward. Inhale, extend the arms all the way up. Look up if you can. Who can tell me what this is called? Which one? Well done, yay. Very good. And then exhale, palms to the heart, hands to the hips, and step that back foot forward. Very good. And just have a little sway there. Brilliant. Just shifting that weight from one foot to the other. Very good. And you know, warriors kind of do what they say. It's a strong position. Tapping into your inner warriors. Very good. Okay, so again, feet hip width apart, hands settle to the hips. Take your inhale. Exhale, now that left leg goes as far back and just let that heel drop down. Square up the hips, and if you want more space between the feet, go for it. Looking directly ahead, take the inhale. Exhale, good old lunge, very good. We'll go 3 times. 1, inhale, coming up. Exhale, lunge. 2. Again. Hold it there, arms by the side of the body, palms face forward. Inhale up into warrior 1, very good. Exhale, palms to the heart, hands to the hips, and then step it forward. A little sway from one side to the other, very good. So we need some wall space. Oh, you've got a big old forest behind you there. Kat, do you want to come and use my mat? And Liz, if I put you to over here, this will do. Brilliant. And you girls are all okay down there. Excellent. So hands to the wall and have them about shoulder width apart. Brilliant. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, start to walk now, the hands down the wall, and bring yourself into a tabletop position. Don't let those hands go any lower than your hips. So this is your version of a down dog. Brilliant. Drop the head completely and make sure that neck is completely relaxed. Very good. And breathe. Excellent. And just feel now that length through your spine, and be aware of all the back of the legs opening up. And if we want to open up the back of the legs even more, you can flex your toes and squeeze the knees. That's a really good way to open up the back of the legs. Brilliant. A couple more breaths. And then we can think about opening up the lower back. So relax the knees, relax the feet. Bend into the knees, like really bending them. And then I want you to lengthen through your seat bones. So really stick your bum out. There you go. Lots of space in that lower back. Very good. Let's get a bend in their knees. Stick that bum out. Look at that. Very good. So make sure that your head is completely relaxed. Again, we never want tension in the neck. This looks really nice, folks. Very good. Are you all breathing? Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Inhale, look to the wall. Exhale, walk yourself all the way back to the wall. Rest the forearms to the wall and bring your forehead there. Close your eyes if you're comfortable to. Breathe. Soften the shoulders. And just be aware of what you're feeling, that coolness of the wall, the floor beneath your feet. And this is really nice to help kind of shut yourself off from the outside world, calm yourself down. The reason why is because you're bringing the front of your brain to a surface. It has a very profound grounding effect for you, bringing you right back down to earth. Excellent. So very gently now, start to ease yourself away from that wall, turn around and return back to your mats. Well done. You know, really simple but effective techniques for you. Brilliant. So it's everybody's favourite bit coming up. We're going to come into our final restorative work. We need to come back down. So take your feet as wide as your mat. You didn't even have a cup of tea. Hands to the thighs. Brilliant. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, start to squat and let your hands come down at the same time, followed by one shin, then the other, and sit back to your heels. Drop to the side of the seat bones and just in your way, bring the legs round. Very good. So we're going to take a quick comfort break. If you want to put warm stuff on, put your jumpers back on, all that business, now's the time to do it. Also, if you want a bit of your cup of tea or whatever it is, and if you need to go to the loo as well. Emily online as well, if you want to get yourself sorted for all of this. And I'm just going to go through how we do this. For those of you that are familiar, go for it. I wondered why you was waiting there. Oh, she's waiting for something. So for the rest of you, I'll just run through what we're going to do. So just watch me for now. I'm not expecting you to remember all of this first time round. So we have one brick to support the head, and then there's 2 bricks to support your shoulders. At that point, we take the bolster and we lay it across. Now, typically, you'll probably want support for the neck as well. So we can just have that block close by. Hold on for a moment and just watch me for now. So this is at the most basic level, and then I'm going to help you with different details. And then I'm going to sit at the front of this bolster and have my legs comfortably crossed. I need that bolster to be in contact with my body, and then I'm going to hold it in place. From this position, I sit up really tall. I take my inhale, chest is nice and open. As I exhale, chin to the throat to protect my neck, and I very mindfully lower the spine, down. Now, at that point, you might want to use that to support the neck, and it may be if your lower back is tight that you want to raise the floor. You may want the feet to be in this position or a cross-legged position. Brilliant. To come out of it, the legs are going to come up, and then we're going to roll over to the side, and I'll help you out from there. Brilliant. So away you go, everyone. Okay, Kat, let's see how you're doing over here. Yeah, that looks spot on, mate. Excellent. Brilliant. Lovely. So very good. So hands round to hold it in place. Inhale, shoulders right back, and then exhale, chin to throat. Very mindfully lowering all the way down, down, down. Brilliant. So let's just check in with your neck there. If you just pop your head up for a mo. Okay, try that. Is that more comfortable for the neck? You may not want it there.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, is that all right? Yeah, you might want that opening up of the front. I tend to like that, to be fair, as well. Lower back, okay? Yeah, if you want, we can sit you up onto this block. Yeah, just give that a whirl. There's always adaptions. So yeah, brilliant. So the other thing you've got as well is a eye mask. So you can put that on, and then we'll give you a blanket as well.
This is like
It's like being at a spa, isn't it? I've got Keanu Reeves in reception to come and give you all a nice foot massage.
amazing.
Brilliant. Okay, so Liz, how are you doing over here?
Actually, this has made a difference.
Yeah. Do you want a block for the head as well? You think? Shall we? Let's give it a try. Brilliant. So pop the head up for a moment. Okay, give that a try.
Oh, yeah, that's
Better, yeah. Eye mask. Excellent. Oh, it's such a pleasure. It's nice and cool as well. How does that feel? I'll just pop this blanket over you as well. Okay, so leg-wise, what you could do here, if you bring the feet to meet and then drop the knees open, how does that feel? Yeah. If you want to extend the legs out, let me know and I'll put a bolster under them. Brilliant. So let's just pop this over you. Okay. So Alice, sort you out. So pop your legs up for a moment. It's not that solid, that bolster. Sort your feet out. Okay, let's pop them. Are they there? Brilliant, okay. Yes, of course. So give that a whirl. Is that all right? I might do for you as well. Let's pop that on. Cora, let's sort your back out. I'll go with this one. Okay, ready? And I'm going to find you a couple of bricks as well. Very good. How's that feeling? Yeah, brilliant. Do you want an extra blanket? You sure? Yes, of course. Let's bring this one here. Oh, it's such a pleasure. Okay, give that a go. How's that? All good? Brilliant. Okay, so very nice, Maggie, very nice. How's your neck feeling?
It's okay, I might try and look.
Let's try that then. Lock it up for a minute. Give that a go. Better? Back okay? Excellent. Aranda's there. Brilliant. Do you need any support for your neck? You okay? Yes, yep, of course. Now we've got loads of blankets, so if anybody does want extra, Maggie, do you want an extra blanket? Just give me an indication if you get a little bit chilly. So Lucy, let's sort you out. If you could pop your legs up for a moment. Brilliant. And then just going to pop these for your feet. How's that? Is that okay? You're warm enough? Do you want another blanket? And don't forget you've got your eye mask as well. Excellent. Oh, such a pleasure. Okay. So I'm going to pop this under your knees. It's just a nice way to take pressure out of your back. So give that a go. And then also just going to put these under your feet. I want to get you another blanket as well. Are you sure? Yeah, it's one of those lovely tops, isn't it? It's like wearing a teddy bear, isn't it? They're great. Okay, so how are you all doing? This looks brilliant. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to turn the lights off now. If at any time you need to change your position, just give me a little indication. I don't know, wave or whatever, and I'll come over to you and I can help you into a sideline position. Otherwise, just take a few moments now and think if there's any other little adjustment you can make in your body to get yourself even more comfortable. And then I want you to return your attention back into your breathing. You can use the golden thread of breath. You may just use your natural breathing. And remind yourself there's nowhere else that you need to be right now. You're in the right place at the right time with the right people. Every time that you inhale, be very aware of the top, the front of your body, and that sense of being open, expansive, and facing up to the sky, to the outer universe. With each exhale, be aware of the back of your body, facing down towards the earth, and notice all the points of contact to the support at the back of the body, and let yourself be supported. Let your spine sink into the bolster. Any time that your mind wanders, which it will, it's very human of us, just gently bring attention back to the breath, to the sound of the breath. In a moment, we're going to take 3 big vocal sighs and use your sighs as a sense of release, as a way of letting go. And whatever it is in your life that you need to let go of, that doesn't serve you well anymore, use that out breath, that big sigh. Here we go. You're ready, inhale. Again. One more. Now let the breath go. Let your breathing return back to a natural, effortless, automatic state. And notice how the breath is without control. Just simple observation. And then we're going to take a journey through the body. And I want you to feel a deep sense of gratitude and friendship toward yourself, toward your body, everything it does for you. Become aware of your feet, all of your toes, the soles of the feet, the arches, the heels, and the tops of your feet. Allow your feet to completely relax now. Let them go, let them fall how they want to, as though they begin to melt away. Then become aware of your ankles, your lower legs, through the shins, the calves, up into your knees, and through your thighs. Let the legs go now. Feel a comfortable heaviness in them as you consciously relax them and let them fall how they want to. Now become aware of your seat bones. All the glute muscles of protection, let them soften and melt away. Let the seat bones sink into the surface beneath. And then journey through the pelvic floor, that wonderful hammock of protective muscle. Soften those muscles, let them all go. And then continue through your hips. If the legs are crossed, let your hips naturally open. Be aware of gravity, a comfortable heaviness. And allow all the muscles of protection surrounding your hips to soften and relax. Now a journey into your belly, to your baby. Take time, internally smile to each other. Your baby nestled now. Its heartbeat deep inside you. And journey up through the front ribs, all the way into your chest. Notice the natural breath, the subtle, quiet, shallow, gentle rise and fall. And connecting to your heart, nestled between your lungs. Your heart's steady, calm beat above your baby. Take time with your heart and internally tell your heart all is well. Now we'll journey through your back, the lower back, the mid, the upper, through your spine, the back ribs, the shoulder blades. Let your spine sink into the bolster and allow all the muscles in your back to soften and relax. Now become aware of your hands, the thumbs, the fingers, the palms and the tops of the hands. Notice the natural curl in your fingers. Maybe you feel a tingling in your fingertips, your circulation. Consciously relax your hands, let them go, let them fall how they want to. Continue to journey now through your wrists, the forearms, the elbows, all the way into your upper arms and your shoulders. Let the arms and the shoulders go. Let them fall how they want to. Consciously softening and relaxing them. And then journey through your neck, neutral and comfortable. Through your head, feel the back of your head sink into the support beneath, comfortable heaviness. Now journey through your face. Release your jaw, soften the tongue, the gap between the teeth. You may find that the lips gently part. Soften your eyebrows, relax the forehead. Allow all the muscles in your face that give you expressions to soften, to melt away. Finally, we come to the top of your head. In your imagination, begin to visualize now a warm, healing light, like the sunshine. You may see colors through this light. Allow this light to spill down now over your entire body, healing you, nurturing you. Savor this time of stillness, of peace and rest. And I'll bring you back round in a couple of minutes. It's time to bring you back round. Keep the body still for now and bring awareness back to your breathing. Take some steady breaths. Bring awareness back to all of your senses, everything you can hear and feel, smell and taste. Be aware of the room that we're in and of the outside world. Bring some movement now to your fingers and to your toes. And then start to slowly draw the legs together. For those of you who know how, you can begin to roll over to your side. Otherwise, I'm going to come over, help you over. Brilliant. Taking your time. Okay, so I'm going to slowly bring you over. Which way would you like to go?
This way.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brick, and that's going to be a pillow. If you could roll over towards me, I'm just going to grab you from that blanket. Brilliant. And then we're going to take this bolster. If you could straighten the lower leg and then bend into this top one, you can rest it there. That just takes pressure off that hip joint. Brilliant. Okay, which way would you like to go? This way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brick. I'm going to pop it here. That's your pillow. You can roll over towards me. I'm just going to grab that there. Take this bolster. Okay, so if you could straighten this leg, bend into this one, and again rest there. And that just takes pressure out of my hip. Brilliant. So just have a few moments. Thank yourself for coming to this practice. Thank your body for all it does. And thank the breath for giving life. If you can, keep your eyes closed and your head completely relaxed. Begin to press your top palm through the floor and support yourself up into a comfortable seated position and bring your palms to meet at your heart center. Hold on to that very peaceful feeling within. It's always there whenever you need it. As you inhale, lengthen your arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, release a wide circle back down toward the earth and bring it back into your heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen skyward. Exhale, draw a circle of light, a bubble of peace, bliss, calm, and keep it with you. When you're ready, gently open up your eyes and take your bow. Well done, everyone.